Most people don't fail because they're untalented. They fail because they quit too early. They start working out, quit when results feel slow. They start businesses, quit after the first bad month. They start learning new skills, quit when progress becomes boring. At first, they feel motivated. They create schedules, watch motivational videos, promise themselves this time will be different, and for a few days, they feel unstoppable. Then reality arrives. The work becomes repetitive. Results slow down. Life gets stressful, and suddenly, quitting feels reasonable. I need a break. Maybe this isn't for me. I'll restart next month. And just like that, another dream dies. Not because success was impossible, but because they underestimated one brutal truth. Success is often boring, slow, repetitive, quiet. And the people who win, they simply learn how to keep going after motivation disappears. And one young samurai learned that lesson the hard way. A young samurai dreamed of becoming one of the greatest swordsmen in Japan. Every morning, he trained harder than anyone in his village, before sunrise, after sunset, day after day, for 3 years. But despite all his effort, he kept losing. Older warriors defeated him easily. His name meant nothing, and people began whispering, maybe he's not talented enough. At first, he ignored them, but slowly, doubt became louder than discipline. He started questioning everything. What if I'm wasting my life? What if I'll never become great? Then one winter morning, after another humiliating defeat, he snapped. He packed his belongings, placed his sword on the floor, and decided he was done. Before leaving, he visited his old master one final time. The master looked at him and said, "Good." The samurai froze. The master continued, "Come with me." He led the samurai behind the training grounds to a field filled with broken wooden dummies. The master pointed at one of them. This was your first training dummy. Its surface was barely damaged. Weak strikes, poor technique, no control. Then he pointed at another dummy nearby. It was completely shattered. Deep sword marks covered every inch of the wood. This is your most recent one. The samurai stared in silence. He had never noticed how much stronger he had become, because he was too obsessed with how far he still had left to go. Then his master said, "Your greatest weakness was never lack of talent. It was your impatience. You were growing every day. You just quit before your eyes could see it." The samurai dropped to his knees, and that day he learned a brutal truth. Most people don't fail because success never comes. They fail because they leave too early. Most people think they quit because life gets hard. That's only half true. The real reason people lose consistency is because they become addicted to visible results. They work hard, but secretly expect fast rewards. Fast money, fast transformation, fast recognition, fast progress. And when those rewards don't arrive quickly, their discipline starts collapsing. They go to the gym for 2 weeks, then quit because their body looks the same. They start a business, then panic when money doesn't come fast enough. They post content online, then disappear when nobody notices them. What they really hate isn't hard work. It's delayed gratification. It's putting in effort without immediate proof that it matters. And that's where most dreams die, because persistence becomes painful when success feels invisible. The dangerous part, every time you quit too early, your brain remembers it. Soon, you stop trusting your own commitment. You become someone who starts everything and finishes nothing. And that's why successful people build systems that make persistence easier during slow seasons. And the first system changed his life forever. System 1. the short horizon rule. After nearly quitting his dream, the young samurai asked his master, "How do I stay persistent when success feels so far away?" His master didn't answer. Instead, he took the samurai to a mountain. At the top stood an ancient temple. The climb would take 2 days. As they began walking, the samurai kept staring at the peak. The mountain looked endless. The temple felt impossibly far. After hours of climbing, the samurai collapsed to his knees. "This is impossible. The temple is too far." His master looked at him and said, "That is why most people quit. They try to conquer years while standing inside one difficult day." Then he pointed at the ground and said, "Forget the mountain. Take the next step." "That's all?" So the samurai obeyed. He stopped obsessing over the distant temple and focused only on small checkpoints. 1 hour, 1 path, 1 step. By sunrise, he reached the top and realized something powerful. The mountain never became smaller. He simply stopped overwhelming his mind. This is exactly why most people quit. They think, "I need to lose 50 pounds. I need to become rich. I need millions of followers. I need success now." And their brain panics because the journey feels endless. Successful people think differently. They shrink time. Instead of focusing on years, they focus on today. Today's workout, today's task, today's progress. That's how persistence survives. When your mind stops, carrying the weight of the entire future, it becomes much easier to keep moving. But small progress alone isn't enough, because many people move forward, then completely disappear when motivation crashes, and that leads to the second system. System 2, the bad day rule. The samurai was becoming more disciplined. He stopped obsessing over distant success. He focused on daily progress, and for a while, everything improved until life became painful again. One week, his father became sick. His finances became unstable. He wasn't sleeping well, and mentally, he felt completely drained. For the first time in months, he didn't want to train. Not because he was lazy, because life genuinely felt heavy. So he skipped one day, then another, then another. Soon, weeks passed, and his progress started collapsing again. His master visited him and noticed his sword covered in dust. Then he said something. "The samurai never forgot. Your worst days reveal your true future. Anyone can be disciplined on good days. Average people stop when life hurts. Exceptional people learn how to move through pain." Then he created a new rule, the bad day rule. On difficult days, you are allowed to reduce the workload, but you are never allowed to disappear. Too tired to train for 3 hours? Train for 15 minutes? Too exhausted to write 10 pages? Write 1 paragraph? Too overwhelmed to build your business? Answer 1 email. Do something small, but protect the habit. That rule changed everything. The samurai stopped measuring success by intensity and started measuring success by showing up. Years later, while others kept restarting after every hard season, his progress became unstoppable. Because persistence is not built on perfect days. It's built on days when quitting feels justified and you continue anyway. But even showing up consistently has one hidden enemy: boredom. And that's where the third system becomes critical.
System 3. Mastering boring repetition.
Years passed. The samurai became stronger, more disciplined, more respected. He was no longer quitting during hard times, but another problem appeared. His training became predictable. Wake up, train, eat, repeat. Every day felt the same. No excitement, no major victories, no dramatic breakthroughs, just repetition. And slowly, the samurai began feeling restless. He wanted faster progress, more recognition, something new, something exciting. One morning, he told his master, "I feel stuck. I'm doing the same thing every day. This feels meaningless." His master brought him to the training ground and placed a sword in his hand. Then he gave him an unusual order: "Practice this exact strike." The samurai nodded, but then the master added, 10,000 times. The samurai laughed. He thought it was a joke. It wasn't. For months, he repeated the exact same movement, same strike, same stance, same motion, again and again and again. No new techniques, no exciting progress, no praise, just repetition. He became frustrated. He wanted something more advanced, something impressive, but his master refused. Then one night, the samurai was ambushed by bandits on a dark road. There was no time to think, no time to plan. And without hesitation, his body reacted automatically. The exact strike he had repeated thousands of times saved his life. The fight ended in seconds, and that's when he understood something most people never learn. Boring repetition creates deadly mastery. That lesson changed everything. The samurai stopped chasing excitement. He learned to respect boring repetition. And eventually, while others constantly changed goals, strategies, and identities, he became dangerous through consistency. Because persistence dies when you need every day to feel exciting. But there was still one final test, the test that destroys most people permanently: failure. System 4, fail without stopping. The samurai had mastered discipline. He survived hard days. He embraced repetition, and his reputation began growing across Japan. Then came the tournament that could change his life forever. The winner would earn wealth, status, and a position beside a powerful warlord. For years, this was the opportunity he had been chasing. The samurai entered with confidence. He defeated his first opponent, then the second, then the third. The crowd began chanting his name. Victory felt close. Then in the final match, everything collapsed. One mistake, one opening, one strike, and he was defeated. The crowd went silent. The same people who praised him watched him fall. Humiliated, the samurai disappeared for weeks. He stopped training, stopped speaking, stopped believing in himself. He convinced himself that years of effort had been wasted. Then his master found him sitting alone and asked, "Did one defeat erase all your progress?" The samurai stayed silent. Then his master said, "If failure can stop you, your discipline was built on ego. Persistent people do not avoid failure. They recover faster from it." The next morning, the master forced him back into training. Not because he felt ready, not because his confidence returned, because momentum matters more than emotions. The samurai trained while embarrassed, while angry, while doubting himself. Months later, he became stronger than before, and eventually, he defeated the same warrior who once humiliated him. That's when he learned, failure is only dangerous when it convinces you to stop moving. And years later, life gave him one final test. Years later, war broke out across the region. The samurai was no longer young. His body carried scars. His hair had begun turning gray, but his discipline had made him legendary. One night, his warlord gave him an impossible mission: travel across enemy territory and deliver critical battle plans before sunrise. If he failed, thousands of soldiers would die. The journey was brutal. Heavy rain, cold winds, no sleep, and enemy patrols everywhere. After hours of riding, his horse collapsed from exhaustion. He was still miles away. For a moment, he looked at the ground and thought, "I can't keep doing this." The younger version of himself would have stopped there, made excuses, waited for help, quit when things became unfair, but this time, he kept moving. He ran through the storm, through pain, through exhaustion, through fear, step by step, just like his master taught him years ago. Before sunrise, he delivered the message. The army survived. Thousands lived because he refused to stop. And in that moment, he realized persistence was never about talent. It was built through thousands of ordinary moments where he refused to stop. Most people think persistent people are mentally stronger, more disciplined, more motivated. That's only part of the truth. Persistent people feel everything that everyone else feels. Doubt, fear, exhaustion, failure. The difference is they do not obey those emotions. They keep moving when progress feels invisible. They keep moving when life feels unfair. They keep moving when nobody notices their effort. And they keep moving long enough for ordinary actions to create extraordinary results. That's why most people live in endless cycles: start, stop, restart, repeat. While persistent people quietly build extraordinary lives through ordinary consistency. And eventually, that consistency creates something far more valuable than money, status, or attention. It creates self-trust. Because one of the most powerful feelings in life is knowing you can rely on yourself when things get difficult. And now, there's only one question left. Will you keep quitting, or will you finally become someone who endures? Now, this is where the video becomes real. Not next year, not next month, not when life feels easier. Today, think about one goal you keep abandoning: your fitness, your business, your studies, your content, your personal growth. And ask yourself one honest question. Have you truly failed, or did you simply stop too early? Today, apply just one of these persistence systems. Focus only on today's step. Show up even on a bad day. Embrace boring repetition or recover quickly from failure. But do something small but real, because your future will not be destroyed by one bad day. It will be destroyed by repeatedly walking away from yourself. So comment below, "I will not quit early," and prove it through your actions, because success often belongs to the person who simply stayed long enough to receive it.